How do I even say this respectfully, bro?
Ain't no respectful nothing. Just shoot. Get the shooting.
All right, let me just say this, right?
16 apiece, that's 32.
Damn. Shit. I chose the VOE podcast. Back at it again with another one with my brothers, aka the VOE boys, aka the Jiggy boys. Now we do. But as you know, it's your boy here, Sparks, Papa Sparks, aka Sparks Guys, aka Morris Sparks, aka the Gallop Sugar, aka not the one, not the two, well, I'm the only, aka Papito Sparksito, aka the nigga behind the camera, aka the only fan slayer, aka I'm him, Himothy, him Jones, him Sparks, him Papa, him everything. Fuck out of here, y'all just put, nah, stop.
Him everything.
Oh
Pass it out to my
shit, man.
brother to the left.
Y'all. The deal, y'all. It's your boy, Kevin Legend. AKA Kaiser, man. I ain't doing no AKAs today. I'm keeping it short, sweet, and to the point. It's AKA Kaiser in the building, man. Ready to get it rocking. Y'all know the other AKAs from my previous episodes, but I'm gonna pass it off to my OG, triple OG. You know what I mean?
It's your boy, Gene 13, aka the Hookah Poppy, aka the Dykeman Daddy, aka Captain Dripper Valley. Keep the boat nice and steady.
Well, my dogs, ain't gonna lie, this is that weird time of the season where we transitioning from the cold weather to the warm weather. New anime is dropping, new games, new everything is out. Summer, it's low key summertime vibes. We could officially put the stamp on it. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I've recently been entering the funk, man. I've recently been in the space where
What
new anime
happened?
come out. What happened? Is he all right? No, I've been in a little funk, man. Where I was talking to some people in the anime community, and they always talk about new anime coming out. And they're like, "Yeah, man, new Demon Slayer, new this, new that," and I'm like, "Word." And I ain't gonna lie, I did not feel an ounce of excitement for none of that. Like, not even a little bit, bro. And don't get it twisted. I'm still watching. I'm still keeping up with the Demon Slayer. What's the new joint out that's like Harry Potter, but cuz got no magic?
Mash.
Mashley or something like
That's
that.
just fire going
Yeah, I'm
that.
keeping up with that.
Yeah.
I'm keeping up, of course, One Piece all day. But I ain't gonna lie, just the funk I've been in made me think to myself, yo, is there ever a point where you like outgrow anime and like the nerd shit that you do? Cause this my take on it, right? Feel like we always get in that funk where we just not into the whatever's going on in nerd culture at the moment, right? But I feel like the excitement that I used to have as a kid, where I would come home from school and see new Dragon Ball Z and all that, like, yo, I prioritize nothing over that. Maybe it's just me because I love money so much. It might be that. I just I look at it and right now I'm in a space where anime is like a cool number three. You know what I'm saying? Money's definitely number one, and then family, and then after that it's like anime is like somewhere in the mix. But I feel like if I don't watch a new season of anime, as long as I'm watching One Piece, I'm good. I really feel like I don't really need to watch nothing else, Loki. So I'm asking y'all, do you think it's possible to outgrow anime? And if not, do you think when you enter this kind of funk where you just not really watching nothing, like how do you get yourself out of it? Because a lot of people, I ain't gonna lie, they stop watching anime for a minute. The next thing you know, they it's been 10 years and they ain't watch no new anime. They be like, "Yeah, remember when Goku turned Super Saiyan?" And I'm sitting there waiting, like, you be Super Saiyan God? They be
Super
looking
Saiyan.
at you like, what? I'm like,
Nah,
oh, you one of those.
I know what you mean, bro. I mean, ain't no right or wrong answer, bro. Sometimes we just gotta go on our own pace, bro. It's like sometimes it's just like social media just make everything feel like, yo, we gotta watch it now. And if we don't watch it now, but within like a week or two, oh, you late, you ain't see that yet. You gotta catch up. You gotta watch this. You gotta watch that. And it's like, nah, it's mad anime out, and maybe you don't feel like watching that type of anime, or maybe you just not into it. So at that point in time, so it's like ain't nothing wrong with it, and I don't really call it a funk. You know what I mean? Because the love for anime is gonna be there. That joint is like in our DNA type shit. But as far as just like having to feel bad because you ain't feel this strong about some Demon Slayer latest season or whatever like that. Nah, it's just that at this moment in time, you just ain't feeling it. And I mean, I would say a lot of the stuff is a little repetitive and predictable now to me because it's just like they just dress it up in different scenarios and things. But it's like I was watching Blue Lock the other day. I was like, I'm pretty sure I know how this is gonna go. As far as that burnout is good, bro. Sometimes you need a little break, come back. You know how that goes.
Hey, how you say you get back into it once you get the burnout?
I think that joint just come natural, bro. Ain't even like get back into it because that's gonna feel like you forcing yourself to get back into it. It's like you just sitting there one day, you know what? It's gonna click. Yo, let me see what this. Or maybe you're gonna be on IG and you see something crazy. You're like, all right, let me check the hype, and then you check the hype and you back on it. So can't really say how exactly you're gonna get back into it. It's just really just gonna come back to you because, like I said, it's just in our DNA. It's not like we never ever gonna not watch anime. We're not ever gonna stop playing video games. But at the moment, nothing really interests me. Or yeah, just like same thing with video games. It's more so the video games with me too. So I could relate to that for sure. So basically, ain't no way to solve it, bro. You just gotta
Just
live.
gotta wait it out. Just gotta wait it out.
You just gotta live, my dog. And maybe you do outgrow it. Who knows? Maybe you start going into like real estate and buying houses. You probably do some next joint. It's like, oh yeah, I still watch it. I'm in here buying houses. Like,
Nah, you know what it be for a lot of niggas. It be like, yo, you niggas watching anime. I'm out here getting some pussy. I don't know about you niggas.
Yeah, I didn't mean niggas get no pussy, bro.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. That's a little lie.
That's a lie. That's a big lie.
Only thing we can't outgrow that.
I honestly, I think for me, it's like certain standards are so high, is that when you see certain anime now, it's like it's like man said, it's like it's predictable now. Like, just think about it. We all grew up watching Dragon Ball Z. All we know is scrapping and fighting and slow slinging Roni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho. Like that's what we grew up on. You feel me? So it's like those standards is high for us. But like when you branch off into things like Death Note and Code Geass, and even Attack on Titan, it's like whoa, like damn, these just have you thinking. Like there's a backstory to the backstory, and it's like it's not all about fighting. So when you see things like of that nature, it's like, all right, these are at the top. Now we need something. It's like when you it's like in rapping when people are looking for like the next Drake. It's like you can't really find the next Drake because he's at like a certain pedestal already. Like nobody can be at that pedestal. Like Attack on Titan, like Dragon Ball Z, Death Note. There's nothing that can be on those pedestals again. So it's like when we start watching anime, it's like, all right, like it's like we low key comparing it to other things. So it's like, this is you trying to be like this is trying to be like this, and this is trying to be like Dragon Ball Z. Though just trying to be like Death Note. Like it's not that, you feel me? So like even people who watch like One Piece is like 4 animes, like I can't even say 4 animes, like 10 animes in one. So it's like for those who like are like diehard One Piece fans and they see certain things that's like One Piece, it's like, nah, I'm not gonna watch this no more because they trying to do like a One Piece ripoff or something. So it's like, nah, I'm not trying to watch that no more. So I get what you're saying. Like I feel like with me, my stand, like even for me, like I don't like things that's overhyped, because once these things get overhyped, I'm like, let me just see what the hype is about, and then if it doesn't meet my standard, then I'm like, nah, this shit's trash.
And it almost never meets the hype that they put out there. That's the funny thing about it.
Because like even when like the last season of Demon Slayer came out, like the last fight with Homeboy with one arm and the other demon was fighting, I seen the joint on Twitter. I was like, I don't even watch the anime now, and like I watched, I was like unimpressed. I was like, this is it. I was like, this is what everybody's hype about. I'm like right as of right now, I'm just watching Demon Slayer just to watch Demon Slayer. But to me, I don't really like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is mad, like to me.
We can start it already with the spicy opinions.
Demon Slayer chat, like stop. Demon Slayer chat 2023 Sparks.
Not 2023. Oh no.
And then just add on a little bit to that too, and it's like just in general, like I don't know, it's like sometimes when you watch like series or shows or like ongoing series or shows, sometimes that joint could like it could be a little draining too at times, especially if you binge watching it. I don't know, because certain shows, it's like sometimes you do get burnt out because you're just watching so many different animes, and it's like one show has your attention and then you locked in that show, and then all right, now you gotta wait for the next show, then you jump to another show, then it's just like you into like a whole different, I don't know, it's kind of like a little draining. So that like kind of mess with your psyche a little bit, and it's like that's how you feel burnt out. So I remember when I was watching I was binge watching the Jeffrey Dahmer joint, and I'm just watching it back to back to back, and that joint just put me like in a real weird dark and smooth. Yeah. So it's just weird like that too. You could kind of just like feel funny, like, and maybe certain enemies could do that to you too, and just put you in this just like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just a weird feeling. So I can understand what you're saying.
Because I can say like, I can even say like with certain arcs, like if you binge watching, let's go back to One Piece, right? Like this time I was binge watching One Piece, and I was like, after our arc was done, I'm like, I'm taking a break from this shit.
Take a break from the
Because it's like that arc was so fire, then it's like transitioning into another arc. It's like that weird, I don't know, it's a weird little
semi filler.
Yeah, it's like a weird filler. You don't want to like really watch it right now because it's like no more action. Everybody's like healing right now, so it's like you don't even want to watch it. So it's like you just take a hiatus, and that's what I always do. Just take a hiatus and go back like 2 months later. Just like finish it up.
The thing is, you taking a hiatus and you watching another anime in between.
Honestly, it's weird. Like if I'm binge watching like an anime, I would stop and go watch like a reality show or some shit. Like I watch Power or some shit.
Flavor of Love. I don't know what my fault. It's a reality show.
I was like, what? I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, oh yeah. Nah, I like watch like Power or some shit. Like I can't watch them fighting shits, but I watch like Power, like the Flat, like not the Flat, but like some other show, like the Office or some shit. Yeah. So it's like I like fluctuate sometimes, like anime and reality, just so I don't get lost in the fucking universe, you know.
Lost in the source. Yeah. Nah, that's real shit. And you know, just to spin off a little bit on what y'all was saying, like, especially when I watch something dark and I watch many episodes of it, it's like, damn, son, sometimes I'll be feeling bad, like, and I gotta switch gears. Like, I always keep like a dark anime in the tuck, and then I keep like some comedy shit that'll just brighten my mood. Cause there was a space where I was watching like Attack on Titan and that Dororo shit, and then there was another anime that was like Wild Dark, and I'm like, yo, this shit, like, yo, I'm about to slip my wrist. Shit,
that's one.
That's another thing. Right? It do be weird.
Yeah. It do be weird, right?
It be like some outlandish. It be fire, but it be outlandish, and it just be weird though.
Sometimes you kind of feel their pain. Sometimes I was like, damn, bro. If I was there, none of that shit would be happening, bro.
Or it was an episode where nigga was like in love with a prostitute, and she got killed, and he just the nigga was it was so much. I was like, nah, I need to go laugh, B. I freaking watch Mr. Domo over. Just
Mr.
immature comedy.
Hey, that's our show.
Shout out, Mr. Doom.
Yeah, that shit is
Funniest
classic,
joint
man.
ever.
But yeah, definitely you gotta switch gears sometimes when you in that funk, man. And with that being said, there's a damn, I feel like I'm about to get killed for the shit I'm about to say, but I feel like I'm feeling the burnout in almost everything, man. Even with the anime community, man. Let's talk to y'all for a second, man. And this is coming from Kevin Legend.
Oh man.
I love anime. I love rocking clothes that got anime references and shit. But yo, can we please put away the fucking Akatsuki clothing? Like,
You know what's funny?
please
You know
put
what's
that
funny?
shit away.
This is
dog.
my hot take, bro.
That's your- that was
my
your hot
hot take, bro. Go
Yo,
ahead, though,
this-
bro. Go ahead.
That shit, like my nigga, there's so much other things y'all could throw on. Like specifically black people in the anime community. Y'all burnt out the Naruto Akatsuki shit. I don't want to see that shit no more. I don't want to see that. And another thing that don't really get me upset, but I be scratching my head because of the reaction. All right, cosplayers, man. Let me talk to y'all for a quick second.
Mm?
So this this is my issue, right? Now, when you cosplay your character, do your thing. You can add your alterations. You can do the sex change thing. That's beautiful. I love it all. But the wildest shit be when they'll fuse two characters together, and then you don't know what's going. You don't know what they're cosplaying as because they just fuse two characters together, and then they look at you like they so disappointed that you don't get the
Who do
character.
that? Who do that?
Hey yo, wait! I'd seen Homer System in the Akatsuki. I like your dog, bro. Just pick one.
But I ain't gonna lie, that one I'll let slide because that shit was obvious who he was, right? Or do a pun like what's homie that was Vegeta and Prince
Pun is cool,
at
yeah,
the same
yeah.
time, and the nigga named himself the Prince of All Saiyans. I'm like, I like that. I
That's
get
fire.
it.
There was a
that's clever.
funny Spider-Man pun one. I forgot what it was, but he killed Comic-Con. I forgot exactly what he did.
Got some Spider-Man shit.
It was some fire Spider-Man pun. I forgot though. I'm not the look it up.
Man, those joint when you do like a pun and shit like that, cool, man. But
Uncle Ben, I think he some joint with Uncle Ben or something like that.
he had the like the product with him.
Nah, he had the
rice?
the Hamlet what's that old play Hamlet or whatever Shakespeare something like that. He had like the head of Shakespeare. I forgot exactly what it was. I'm butchering. Damn, it was fire though.
But that type shit I like. But if you just meshing two things together, then the cosplay don't even resemble either characters. Like, yo, don't get mad if I look at you like, yo, who are you? Like, you don't get mad. Like, I've seen a couple reactions like that. I'm like, huh? Hey, nigga, you just fused two things together. The end result was not Gogeta or Gotenks or Vegeta. It's just some random shit.
Random.
But live your life though. Just don't look at me crazy when I scratch my head like y'all don't know what the fuck you are. I don't know. I don't know.
And they be standing
Yeah,
there like, "Yo, you don't
some
know
of
who I am?"
it.
Like, nah, how am I supposed to know?
Some of it is
like,
a little reach.
And then one dude was like, "Yo, I'll give you a hint." And then nigga did a pose. I was like, JoJo? And he was like, no. I'm like, all right. I was like, we're done here. And I just walked away.
We done it.
We're done here, man. I had to get that off my chest, because
But just to reiterate what my man's is saying,
talk to him.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I'm gonna just say what I have to say.
Say it.
Just
man.
stop, because y'all butchering one of the most iconic rap groups of all time, bro. Akatsuki was a rap group, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Different individuals came together.
Everybody had their favorite member. Every member had a good verse.
Everybody had their own style.
Niggas are just niggas, but like I ain't going for. I'm tired. Like I'm tired of the red cloud, bro. That was supposed to be like one of the most iconic symbols of all time in the anime community, bro. But y'all niggas is, I can't even say butchering it. Y'all just slaughtering it now, cause what y'all just, that's not even drip no more, bro. That shit is not even drip no more, cause it's like, it's like, how many times you gonna see the same thing every year at like Anime NYC? Niggas got the big puff jacket with the fucking with the red clouds on it. Niggas got the friggin' the whole the Akatsuki coat. It's like, bro, come on, bro. That shit's mad garbage. Like, that nigga's not niggas not even cool, bro. I think it's some weirdos wearing that shit, bro. Like, at least drip it out, bro.
At least drip it out.
Like, at least put some
rhinestones on that bitch.
You feel me? Like, put some little Balenciagas on, some little Air Maxes on, put some little Nikes. I got some beat up Nikes with some fucking dumb.
And the funny shit be the companies y'all buying them jackets from be having some other jackets that's extra fire. Y'all don't be copping those. I'm like, all right, y'all just want to be okay. Fala fashion.
Like,
go ahead.
Word, but yeah, I'm like, I get it. If that was your joint, nah, I feel that. Nah, I mean, go ahead, do your thing. You put that on every year if that's your joint. But if it's on something like you said, follow fashion, it's like, yo, come on, bro.
Because think about it, bro. That logo by itself, like, even if I know, even if I know what Naruto was, bro, I'm like, damn, that red cloud is kind of fire. Like,
and they eating off that logo alone right now.
Oh, red cloud, nigga.
Like, red cloud with a black background, bro.
That shit is fuego, but no more, bro. Find something new this year, bro. It's 2023. I've been doing this shit since 2017, bro. Come on, my nigga. Like, Naruto's done. I don't care what nobody want to say about Boruto. Naruto done. Pick something new now, bro. Pick another logo, bro. Cause I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit this year no more.
Well, yeah, man. But I do appreciate that the black community has jumped on, the anime trend. Because we grew up during the era where it kind of wasn't cool, low key. But when you really look at it, though, even with rap, like way back in the day, rappers was inspired by comics and martial art. Look at the Wu-Tang Clan and the fucking names of the members. Method Man, that nigga sound like a superhero, bro. Nigga sound like he leap over buildings and shit. But with that being said, I'm gonna talk to y'all about like the rap hip hop culture incorporating anime and game references in music and how y'all feel about that. Because I remember when I heard Change Clothes for the first time and Jay-Z said, well, he said, or you can, if you could move it, back it on up like a U-Haul truck. I was like, yo, he talking about Street Fighter? All I heard was, or you can. I'm like, oh shit, he talking about Street Fighter low key. And I was hyped because, it's Jay-Z and that nigga throwing a Yankee fit in them shit sell out type shit. So,
I never caught that bar.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was specifically Street Fighter he was really trying to reference, but it sounded like it, and I was hyped. But with your music now, with hip hop and what's going on today, do y'all think y'all would want more video game anime? Shit,
I know what you're saying. Let me just go ahead. No.
Go ahead. Talk to him.
I don't want to hear that.
You don't want to know.
One or two bars, yes. But if you're making a whole anime song, hell, fuck. Hell. I mean, nah, I can't. Depends on who does it and how it's delivered. Then I'll be like, alright. But if it's on some like a reach, then I'm like, nah. Cause I'm like what's his name? Nigga Tory Lanez said some shit in his last album. Some shit about
with Sora.
Yeah, I remember for like Sora. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
I'm like, that's clever. You feel me? Like that went over my head the first time, but when I heard it, I was like, oh, it makes sense. But if he was to keep going like, my name is Snake, I'm not gonna throw and wait for you, choke you out, some weird shit.
Turn your black skin red like Akatsuki clouds. I'd be like, yeah.
I'd be like, yeah. I would have died right there, bro. Nah, I mean, I don't want to hear no like even though like Megan Thee Stallion's like a super anime head. I don't want to hear no anime bars from her, bro. It's like what you know. It's like what you know rappers for. You don't want to hear them rap about that. Like you want to hear them rap about what they rap about. You don't want to hear them talk. Like imagine Jay Z start talking about Naruto, bro. Like what, nigga? What the fuck?
I would be like Cap. I'd be like
You
C
feel me?
A.
Like you, nigga, you don't watch no fucking Naruto, nigga.
Definitely don't watch on Naruto.
So it's like you wouldn't want to hear that type of shit, but yeah, I don't want to hear nothing. I mean, unless it's from some like we know he nerdy already, and they come from a nerd culture, and like they doing that, then it's like it makes sense. But I don't want to hear nobody talk about nothing.
Ain't with it.
Yeah,
Ain't with that shit.
Oh, nothing. I think, damn, if it's like a fire bar thing, yeah, but the bar gotta be fire. It can't just be on some. Oh, you're gonna see two of me like Shadow Clone, something like, something like, something like. If it's like corny, it's like nah, man. You can't make. You gotta make it fire, deep thought. I wouldn't mind if it's a fire bar, like or metaphor, something like that. But to make a whole
So it can't
song,
be excessive. It can't be excessive with the references.
if it's a whole song and the hook is about anime or something like that, and it's just like you just a whole Genesis referencing anime, that's kind of just like, that just doesn't translate to me personally. My ears, it doesn't translate. I was like, nah. Leave that to we want to hear our anime music in the form of them openings and the closings with the that's how we want to hear our shit. I don't want to hear the 16.
like look at Fabulous, right? Fabulous will bar you the fuck up, bro. But we don't imagine Fab just barring you up with anime references line after line after line after. It's like,
Yeah, it'll be,
150 bullets
it'll
like
be
the first
cringy.
generation.
It'll be
nah.
cringy, bro. It would have to be super fire, but it'll be cringy at the same time. I don't know. To me,
It'd be great. Damn, it'd be great. I feel y'all. This how I feel. If you flip like an anime beat and you can't.
Alright,
Nah.
boom, right? So, alright, homeboy Dave East, right? He flipped the anime
Uh,
beat from New Jabez, right? He rapped
yes,
on it.
sir.
From the time I was like, he rapped real shit. Like, if they
It,
flip
was,
an
it wasn't
anime
no
beat and then
anime
rap real
nonsense.
shit, yeah. If they flip anime beat and
Mm-hmm.
rap real shit, then I. But if they on some like, I can't hear you, OG.
You muted,
yeah,
brother.
my fault.
Yeah.
I feel what you're saying though. It's like if you take the beat, but you're not referencing the anime, so that's fire. So you're like, oh, this is from so and so, but you just doing your own joint like you
Yeah.
normally would do. Type.
Mm-hmm. So
Mm-hmm.
that would make more sense because yeah.
Or if you do like kind of like what Pusha T did, the way he referenced like wrestling, where he was like Ric Flair, nigga, woo, the powers of my head, nigga.
Yeah.
Woo, I get to speak the chair, nigga. Nigga, that's like one of the illest opening verses you could ever hear. Like that shit was so smooth, and it wasn't a full. It's not like he started mentioning Razor Ramon and fucking
The
Shawn
Rock,
Michaels and just
yeah.
started dragging it out. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Now there's instances when it will work in a way where it'll get you views on YouTube and shit like that. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't think people gonna really, really walk around with that shit in their headphones listening to it. Like the
Mm-mm.
Pokemon rap that Shofu and them be doing. Like it causes a moment on YouTube and they get their milli views and shit. But number one, the song got like 30 niggas on it. So who gonna listen to like a 30-minute song of all Pokemon references in their
Mm-hmm.
headphones constantly? Nobody doing that. But you definitely have a moment. You definitely established a lane for yourself. And they do be flipping the beats in some sick ass ways. I'll give them that. The Pokemon beats they flip be on some
Yeah.
like I could imagine Drake and them rapping on that. But like y'all said, yeah, don't oversaturate a 2 to 3 minute song with nothing but anime references, nothing but video game references. It's only so far you gonna go with that shit. Cause
Mm-hmm.
this is a very heavy this generation is heavy on having zero attention span. And the moment they get bored of something, they clicking that shit off. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
not getting no second chance. If you manage to get them, you got to make sure you can stay
Keep them.
consistent and maintain them.
Yo, just a subtopic off of that, what you just said, quick,
Do it.
man. Just to
Do it.
derail a little bit, not too far off.
I
But
like that.
how y'all feel about like, damn, man? It's like, all right, you in a creative space, right? Right. You just want to be like, you have a vision for something, and you're in a creative space, and it's like you have this vision, but and you want to upload it, right? Because you think it's fire, but it's not gonna get that traction because you gotta put a silly trending audio that you don't want to put on it. You gotta do these weird little transitions and stuff for it to catch attention. And it's like, yo, how it's like, how do you get into that space? It's like you gotta find like a medium. I don't know. It's just rough, and it's just like, I don't want to use this stupid ass audio for views. I mean, I just want to freaking put it out the way I have to, but you kind of gotta like conform a little bit to it. But how you guys feel about that, like in a creative space? Do y'all think like, yo, you should just go completely with how your vision of it, or you feel like you gotta have that medium? You gotta throw in a little bit of that trendy stuff in to get the attention.
I say sometimes you would have to. It's like sometimes you have to like. Alright, there's two things you could do, right? For me, right? Either you go with the trend, or you go with the trend and like do it your own way in a sense.
Right.
Cause like, and it's like, all right, so like when I did that rich badness, them no gun monster rich. Like instead of doing the full routine, I did my own like style to it at the like towards the end. Cause like everybody's doing this one thing, but it's like you could start it doing that one thing, but then you just transition it in a way to fit what you want, to see your vision. You feel me? So it's like we all creators. You feel me? So it's like once you see something or hear something, you see it, and then it's like if you have a vision of how you want to do it, then you just go with it, bro. Like instead of doing the routine, like say a song like I just want to rock, right? Instead of doing the boop 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 boop, like you just do your own little like twist to it. So it's like it's creative, so it catches like more eyes. It's like, oh shit, this is different.
Okay.
1,000 people gonna see the same thing over and over, but once they see something different,
you just scroll and it's the same thing. Boop boop boop, same dance, same routine, same song. So it's basically you're saying you gotta throw a little spin on it, different. Okay.
throw a little sauce on it.
But all in all, though, you still gotta somehow be with the trend a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you could start off with it, like just go something similar, but just make it your own.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's real.
I just don't be wanting to use it. I'm like, no, I want to use this and this and this.
I hear that,
but
bro.
I feel, you know, man, it's that times. Just gotta, you know.
Yeah.
I hear that. I think it's more so in this era, you gotta be aware of what's going on, because you could be mapping something out and you could be like, yo, it's mad fire, but whole time that trend been going on for months already and you just violate to the party. I think you gotta be aware of what's going on, but definitely I'm on that side of the fence where I'm like, yo, do what you want to do, my nigga, because in this era, anything can go viral. You could do shit by accident and go viral. You feel me? So, and I think about like Michael Jackson, for instance. The nigga had Jerry curls. I don't think I've ever seen him with a lineup. The nigga wore one glove and he got on stage and grabbed his meat and had girls passing out. It had like nigga drug dealers was trying to dress like this man, bro. A nigga who off stage in interviews would be like, that made me giggle. A nigga like that, drug dealers was trying to emulate. So I feel like, yo, go with your own style, man, and come up with your own shit. Be aware of the trends and what's going on. Be up to date, not only for the sake of your own content, but also just to be a well-rounded person and be able to have a conversation. That's why us three, we pretty much up to date on a lot of things. Even if we don't watch everything, we can have a conversation about love and hip hop because we've seen at least one episode, so we can talk about it ever asked about it. But
Especially if you got a significant other, you don't watch all that
exactly,
shit. Or if you had,
exactly. That's how I'm up on power because of a significant other. But yeah, I also look at RDC World. You know what I mean? There's so many anime, teams that's trying to do certain references, but they put their own spin on it. They put hood spins on anime, basketball, and it got so crazy. Like y'all remember that video of them making fun of how hard it is to guard Steph Curry? Where the nigga
yeah.
woke up and the nigga was
Yeah.
guarding him and shit. Nigga, Steph Curry just had a conference after the loss to the Lakers, and they was like, "Yo, what was you and LeBron talking to when you was walking on the bench?" He was like, "Oh, LeBron was just talking about how hard it is to guard me. He was just guarding me till I got to the bench," referencing the RDC video. And I'm like, "Yo, look at that. Them niggas, if they was following, whatever trend was out, they would have never got shouted out like that or be in the space that they in right
But
now."
Or
to be different with them, they kind of started before this joint, so they was in that era where the originality and even though the hood like stereotypes, they were just using hood stereotypes and they were just he was just naturally funny too. So, but they was the stuff they was talking about is basic. All the stuff that they was talking about, like how
That's
you
true.
act after you get a haircut, that's all stuff that we already know about. They were just throwing their spin on it. But they
That's
was
very
like in a
true.
time where it was just those type of videos, those type of originality, not originality, but just throwing your spin on stuff that already exists it was a different time. So it's like now that they built that thing, they don't have to conform to no. You don't see them making TikToks or little trendy audios. They just gotta keep doing them videos that made them nice in that
I'm
time.
about to
So
say, like,
But I think that you don't. But I think that in this era, you don't have to follow the. You don't have to conform to the TikTok trends of doing the dances and all that shit. If you got your own ideas and your shit, as long as you nice, your shit can. No matter what era we in, as long as your shit nice, your shit gonna hit. You feel what I'm
nah, that's
saying?
fact. No,
Regardless
that's
of
fact.
what era we in. So as long as you and to reference what Sparks was saying, if you put your own spin on it, put your own originality onto it, because no idea really original. You know what I mean? From
Facts.
RDC, all the shit that they come up with, we've all low key thought about the shit that they be doing. They just
but
Exactly.
they just
Or
put it
executed
in
it.
videos. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, go with what fits you. Cause at the end of the day, you gotta be comfortable in your skin and you gotta live with yourself. You know what I'm saying? I know I for one am not gonna do no TikTok dance. So I feel like I'm not comfortable doing this shit, but I'm chasing the views. Fuck them views. Fuck everybody. Them niggas,
But
as soon as I die, them niggas.
if they was giving you 10 bands every 2 weeks, you wouldn't do a little TikTok dance every couple of a while.
Look you like this.
That boy.
Nah, I'll dance to some. I'll
Just
dance to some. Gotta catch another flight. I'll definitely dance to that shit.
hey yo, if y'all ever see Kaiser doing some TikTok dances, just know that bag hit, boy. That check
You
That
clear.
bag
get to
heavy,
the
nigga.
bag.
I will smooth criminal all over TikTok, nigga, if that bag is fire.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, but fortunately for me, man, I ain't in that space where if they offering me a bag for a dance, so you ain't gonna see that no time soon. But yeah, man, yo, just anybody could get popping in this era. You know what I'm saying? It could happen randomly. It could be planned out. Just be nice at what you do. That's my
And be
philosophy. Just be
consistent with it.
nice and
Inconsistent.
be consistent. If you trash and you're not consistent, then my nigga just stay in your mother basement and nobody
And I
will ever
feel
care about
like this joint is like, damn, bro. I don't want to get too deep about the algorithm, but that joint know when you post and like, you've been posting a lot here. We gonna expose you to more people. I feel like that joint is like a real supercomputer type algorithm.
it. It's a fact.
But I ain't gonna get into that Matrix talk yet.
Not yet, not yet, not yet. But you bringing up good points though, because certain people will jump on the trend and that video will get more popping than the original nigga that did the trend. And the algorithm plays a part in it. The girl looked better than the original one that did the trend and little shit like that. It's a
Yeah.
little, yeah, it's very Matrix. Let me stop it right there.
Almost caught you
Chill,
too.
chill, yeah, chill, yeah, chill. Yeah, chill. Oh, yeah,
I can see the red. I can see the red and blue
chill.
pills already, nigga. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm about to make a tweet longer later.
Got a fucking getting red down my chest right now, bro. Nigga, like, give me Q.
Yo, that's funny, yo.
Got the
But
shot.
yo, speaking of TikTok, yo, y'all seen that shit got banned in certain places?
Yeah.
That they starting to ban TikTok.
I heard about the US is trying to ban it for some shit.
Yeah, this shit, yo, and it's real too. This shit getting traction. Like, where did it get banned? I think Montana or some shit like that.
That's
I
in
think
Canada?
Montana banned it, something like that. I
Or
think
in the
that's the
States?
yeah. I think Montana banned TikTok, and I'm like, yo,
Wait, ain't Montana in Canada?
um,
Montana's a state?
I'm pretty sure it's a part.
Montana's a state. Yeah. That's not in Canada.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was
right thing in the no, that do
Midwest
sound like
type.
Canadian. That do sound Canadian as hell. But
No, yeah.
yeah, that shit yeah, it got banned out there, and I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking, yo, I know a lot of them kids is like ready to jump off a building, nigga. Like they like what? I can't see my favorite little dances and shit.
Little dances.
I mean,
Yo, with
it's good and a bad because it's like, yeah, TikTok. I mean, they claiming TikTok is I mean, breaching U.S. security and all that shit, but
all them apps is doing that shit.
America. Come on,
All them apps is
America.
doing that
You're
shit,
not
bro.
slick. You've been doing this shit since the 1980s. You're not slick, America. Like, y'all niggas
Word.
been doing this shit, bro. We've been breached. Niggas is listening to
Been-
our conversation right now.
Been breached.
Nigga, since it's like been mandatory to sign into Google. Every new phone you get, you gotta either sign into Google or Apple. So it's like we've been breached. Like, your niggas know all our information. As soon as you look at a Popeyes, bro, Popeyes pop up on your phone. Like, come on.
Nah, the thing is though, that's very true what you said. Very true. But the thing, what makes this crazy is because this is a Chinese-based company, so that's like some type of form of like that's how warfare is. That's like some digital warfare. So it's like all of us are just sending data to another country that definitely don't have our best interest. So that's what kind of makes it tricky. Of course, America got all our joints for facts, but now that it's just the Chinese, it's like, oh, it's a whole different ball game. But yeah,
Hey, it's scary hours for these apps though, because even what's going on with Twitter with Elon Musk taking over that shit. Now everybody tight about that and the blue check scamming and all that shit. There's a lot going on with these social media apps, man. I'm about to go MIA, B. I'm about to delete everything. Change my username.
I thought about that, but I'm like, damn, bro. What am I do?
I know, right? What you gonna do when there's no jobs in the system? They gonna sit there waiting for another job.
waiting for another job.
Real shit, B. Nah, shit is getting wild out here, man. But listen, I low key knew what I signed up for when I got all these apps, so I ain't. Niggas been had my information since I came out the womb. Niggas had a copy of my social security, nigga.
Was he hit that check and put I agree?
Over with.
Would you allow this app to access your camera? Yeah.
Shut up. Come on, hurry up. Shut up.
Yeah.
I like, damn.
Niggas just gotta get comfortable with everybody know your shit.
Hey,
That's what
man.
it's looking like out here. Shit, man. Well, my dogs, think it's about that time that we get into our, I don't even know what you want to call it. Hot takes, spicy takes, vibes of the year. I don't even know what you want to call it, bro.
Vibes of the gear.
I mean, but it's that point where everybody gonna either talk about something that they want to get off their chest. They got a recommendation, whether it's a quote, a series, a song. This is that space where we gonna really get our shit off, because we get our shit off 24/7. But now we in that territory where we really gonna get the blasting. So I'll kick it off this one, and my joint is light. This is just a song I've been I found on Spotify that I've been addicted to. So y'all know I be in my city pop bag. So I found this song by that girl that sing Midnight Pretenders. If y'all don't know what that is, man, look up Tomoko Aaron. She's fire, legend in the game. So I found this song called Dancing Island, man, and it's just peaceful. That type of joint you perfect for summertime. You chill out on the beach, sipping mimosas, watching, I mean, big booty ladies walking by, just cooling. It's one of them records. It put me in a good space. And I like I said earlier in the episode, I've been in the burnout space, but whenever I lose motivation, I stay consistent, like Jim Jones told me to. And this song has helped me to stay consistent, getting through work. Know what I mean, maintaining with the anime and all the everyday things I gotta do. So Dancing Island from Tomoko Aaron. Look that joint up, give that joint a listen. It's gonna put you in a good vibe, a good space. You did. Oh my dogs. Who up next? Y'all look like y'all got some killer shit y'all wanna say.
Damn,
Yes,
my
bro.
brother.
Hey. Yeah.
I'm saying this, bro.
It is.
How do I even say this respectfully, bro?
Ain't no respect for nothing. Just shoot. Get the shooting.
Alright, let me just say this, right?
Shit.
Sometimes in life, not even sometimes, in life,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta love yourself, respect yourself, and most of all, love yourself. Even though I said that twice, you gotta love yourself. Understandable. Sometimes you may not have things that other people have that you want, so you go out and get it. But sometimes those things just aren't for you. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have to be appreciative of what you have. Just be grateful of what you have, because what you have, somebody, even though you think you may have less or nothing, some people in this world have literally less than what you have, even though you think you have nothing. You feel me? So I'm gonna say this. In this world that we live in today, we are going through a BBL pandemic, and this shit is getting ridiculous. Like, COVID came and went, even though it's still here low key in the air somewhere, but BBL pandemic, like, this shit is still here, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm high key getting tired of it, because it's like everywhere you go across all ages is there, and it's like,
It'd be bad BBLs too.
and it's like not even, and I don't understand how some of y'all get it and think it's like, I guess y'all friends just be like, yes, bitch, look at, yes, you rocking out, oh my god, like, damn. If like, if you look at it through a man's eyes, it's like, what the fuck? Like, we laughing at y'all, and even some of y'all homegirls that be bigging y'all up is laughing at y'all too. That's the crazy thing. And like, I don't know where y'all be going. I don't know where y'all be going.
Dr. Miami.
I don't know.
Keep that boy lights on.
I don't know where y'all be going. I don't know if y'all go to Jersey. I don't know if y'all go to Connecticut.
Nah, Jersey. They go to PA.
I don't know if y'all niggas go to the Bronx.
Not the basement deli.
And that chopped cheese bread?
I don't know if y'all go to the deli. Like, I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all gotta, if y'all gonna do something, just do it the right way. Spend the bread, save up the bread, and get it done properly. Just don't just say that, alright, damn, I'm gonna spend 5,000. I'm gonna go upstate here and just get it done. Like, go to a professional who is licensed for this shit and get it done properly. Cause y'all legs be looking like this, and then y'all ass is like, boom. And that shit's not even cute when y'all walk. Y'all don't even know how to walk. Y'all still insecure about yourselves. Y'all still don't. Y'all think y'all look good because your homegirls, your friends looking at y'all. I'm like, yeah, you looking nice. Yeah, I fit you. But in reality, you just looking around. You just walk around here looking stupid. So I'm gonna just say, chill out with the BBL. If you gonna get it, like, get some nice little joint, but don't overextend, bro. Or if you're gonna do it, at least work out. Just don't get it in. Yeah, I'm done. We're going through a BBL
Yeah.
pandemic, y'all. This shit is
Bad
this
BB.
is serious business. We gotta put a stop to
Bad
this shit, bro.
BBLs.
There's a lot of bad BBLs,
We done took a
triple
couple.
BBLs, bro. Like, some of them is okay, fits y'all, but the rest, the 70%, nah. I'll say 70% of y'all. All right, I'm done.
You do be bad. It be bad in the lips too. The lip injections. It be the fillers.
Yeah. It just looks a little deformative. I don't know.
It look a little. You rock my world dish in the face. Look a little. A little you rock my world dish in the face, B.
Oh man.
Yeah, OG, it's on you, man.
My Jiggy vibe. Alright, man. I ain't gonna get too controversial on y'all today.
Nah, get controversial, bro.
Nah, they
Get it?
ain't nothing out there making me tight that I could really say. Cause I can't really say that. Can't go too far.
Can't go too
I can't go
far.
too far. You know what I mean? Gotta say that for like a Patreon episode or something like that.
gotta pay to see this.
Yeah, see the real us. But not that we fake or anything, but you know, you gotta be a little little PC, you know what I mean? But damn B. My jiggy vibes of the day is it's coming from an alternative rock band called Circa Survive. And the name of the song is Stop the Fucking Car. Nice tune that I used to just have that joint on repeat. Went to see them live a couple times, and it's probably like one of my it's like an alternative rock band type joint. So I used to bump them a lot. Their whole joints is like just fire. So that was like I had like a whole era when I was just bumping them. But yeah, Stop the Effing Car, Circa Survive. Nice little, you know, you feeling like in your little rock bag type. But yeah.
Yo, that's it for the episode, man. You know what I'm saying? We got into some good topics, some funny topics, but also, man, I think at the end of the day, take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. If you get burnt out, it's all right, man. If you feel like you can't measure up to the other women out there, it's all right. Though you don't gotta rush to the BBL thing. You know what I mean? It's all right. We all got our days where we off. We all got our days where we not 100%. But
Facts.
you know,
And if you truly want a BBL for yourself, mommy, go ahead and get it. If that's
For
what makes
yourself.
yeah, for yourself. If that's what you want to do, get ahead and do that. But don't do it because of us. Because let me tell you, with us, we're very complex, and we may like it for a little while, and then the next week we see. I mean, you know how the badness. You know how the badness go. So don't do it for us. We ain't shit. Don't do it for us.
Exactly, ain't shit, because we for sure not doing nothing for y'all. So for sure do it
mean,
for us.
but yeah, do it for yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. Like you said, man, take care of yourself. Appreciate yourself. Love yourself. Cause ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, we out of here, man. Hey, you know the vibes. If you ain't vibing, you ain't sliding, and you damn sure ain't providing. VOE is out of here. Yiddy.
Yes, sir, skis.